Another rogue trader has cost a bank billions. This time it's UBS in Switzerland reporting the losses. The first public word of the problem for the financial institution came in a brief statement before markets opened Thursday. The bank said it had discovered a loss due to unauthorized trades amounting to some $2 billion. Police in London said they arrested a 31-year-old UBS trader, Kweku Adebole, in the alleged fraud, although UBS was declining to confirm his name. His profile on the networking site LinkedIn shows he spent the past 5 years working at the bank's European equity trading division. Up until a few months ago, Adebole lived in a loft apartment in East London, where the landlord says the rent was a hefty £4,000 a month, the equivalent of more than $6,300. The UBS case immediately evoked memories of Jérôme Kerviel, who secretly gambled away nearly €5 billion worth at French bank Société Générale in a fraud uncovered just 3 years ago. Back in the 90s, the man who may have pioneered rogue trading in the modern era was mobbed when he returned to Britain after being freed from a Singapore jail. Nick Leeson lost more than $1 billion in unauthorized futures trades and caused the collapse of Barings Bank. Observers worry the fresh case could illustrate banks in general and UBS in particular haven't learned lessons, not from the earlier instances of fraud and not from the subprime mortgage problems that kicked off the world's financial crisis at the end of the last decade.
People lost confidence in them, the governments had to bail them out. Now, when we're just starting to think that maybe some of these banks are getting a foothold back, maybe regaining that confidence, which they've had to work very hard to get back, something like this happens where $2 billion has been lost in single trades by one single person. So this is a huge issue, and it shows that their risk management tools, those things in place to stop these sort of things happening, aren't there.
In a letter sent to its employees, UBS said it regretted the fraud came at a difficult time. According to the English translation of the original German, the bank said the distressing news won't change the firm's fundamental strength, and it urged its workers to stay focused on their clients. Ironically, reining in banking giants was a topic of debate in Switzerland's parliament Thursday, though the scheduling was a coincidence. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.